Hey everybody, what's up? How you all doing? Hope you're all doing well. Decided to make a response video. I've been talking about doing this in a couple videos ago, and it's a response to Merciful Metal. Thomas over there in the Netherlands, he had a great video idea about aliens probing asses and secretly liking it. He really, he had a really good idea. Where I think it's 10 albums or 10 title tracks of albums that are the best tracks. And I found this a little bit more difficult than I thought, because there's so many title tracks that I think are freaking badass. And I decided to go with the albums I picked. I think it's going to be a pretty cool lineup here. I purposely have not watched anybody else's for the fear that they showed the same one, but I'm gonna go back and start watching all those literally after this video. So anyway, I'm gonna get to it, but first in the background we're gonna be listening to Dominion Interface. I think this was released in 1994, I believe. This is on Peaceville. And basically what this is sort of death metal, doomy, heavy metal with sounds like a couple vocalists, of course. I believe both the guitarist and the bass player are vocalists. They do a death growl. And of course there's a lead singer, and she has phenomenal vocals. Excellent album. Very excellent. Very well produced album. Very well written album. Just one I need to see people show. Maybe, I don't know if I'm the only one that likes this damn thing, but I think it's a freaking killer album. Love that thing. I was listening to it earlier and I just didn't take it out of the CD player. But anyway, let's get on with this. This was a very good idea, and I had a very difficult time, like I said, trying to pick songs. I'm gonna get this waxed. I decided to go with all vinyl. I didn't show a bunch of OG, I won't show a bunch of OGs like Thomas did, but I have a couple in here, I guess. So first off, Sepultura, Beneath the Remains. The title track to this, it starts off with that acoustic or clean tone guitar that when I first heard it, I think it was 1989 when I first heard this album. I was in 9th or 10th grade when this came out, so I pretty much got it right after that because I love Schizophrenia so much, and that was the album before this one, of course. But I really love Beneath the Remains. There's so many other good songs on this: Inner Self, Stronger Than Hate, Mass Hypnosis, Primal Future. Every track on it's a banger, but I really love that song, Beneath the Remains. Killer freaking song, and killer freaking album. This is a repress from 2020, Roadrunner. It has bonus tracks, which is basically unmixed versions, and some of them are just instrumentals of the full album, and I think it has a live track, and I love that version of it too. That's primarily why I bought this record. I have the CD, of course, but there you have it. Next one up is another favorite of mine, which is Grave, You'll Never See. Love every track on this. Morbid Way to Die is another one I really like, but You'll Never See, just an awesome album opener, and just an amazing track. And these are legends right here. I believe this was released in 1993. I think that's about right, 93 or something like that. I don't know if I've ever shown this record. I may have. I'll take that back. Into the Grave is my favorite, but it goes back and forth between this one and Solace. Inner Sleeve. I know there's a poster. What I was getting at was the poster. We're showing vinyl records. We're talking about records we like, but you gotta see this poster. I don't know why I have never hung this up. I have it upside down. I need to. Fucking classic right here. So let's keep moving the train. Next one up. Gosh darn, I had a hard time with this. There's two Halloween records. I really love the title tracks too. That's the I can't remember what it's called, but I'm gonna pick this one because I really love the title track on The Dark Ride by Halloween. Like Mirror Mirror, Escalation 666, and several other tracks. We Damned the Night, Mr. Torture, but this is a killer freaking album, and I absolutely love that title track, Dark Ride. Starts off with kind of a circus theme going, but this is a killer record. So love it, and it's the longest song on the freaking album, I believe. My favorite Incantation record. It seems like I show it every time. But Impending Diabolical Conquest. I'm taking that as a title track. But definitely one of my favorites. It definitely is my favorite Incantation album. Love this record right here. Love this album. I love that opening track. Just fucking rules. So, Incantation Diabolical Conquest. Love it. Man, there was a couple Boat Thrower albums I wanted to pick, but Mercenary is my favorite track on this album. And of course, it's the title track. Absolutely amazing album. Underrated as hell in my book. Just freaking killer. I love the artwork. I love the packaging on this, and I love all this. It's just a beautiful record. I love the sound of it too. It's more raw than the rest of them, other than the very first one. I think this one's pretty raw sounding, and I think that's why I like this one so much. But Mercenary by Bolt Thrower is freaking killer. Going through these pretty quick, but it's a short, sweet video. Now, I talked about this album a couple videos ago with the cassette, and I was trying to figure out how to show this album. And Black Sabbath's Eternal Idol, and this is OG Press. That is the very best, in my opinion, Doom track ever recorded. Is on this beautiful Tony Martin era Black Sabbath album. I don't have the CD on this, I just have the cassette. And anyway, here we go. So I showed this finally, figured out how to do it. Eternal Idol by Black Sabbath is a fucking, gosh darn killer ass track. Love this one. Going through this pretty quick, but it's a pretty good video. And plus I'm not feeling that great, so. Next one up, Deicide, Scars of the Crucifix. Opening track, again, just kicks off this album. It's my favorite track on this album, even though this whole album to me is platinum. It's one of my favorite Deicide albums. Serpents of the Light, Scars of the Crucifix, Legion, Debut, Once Upon a Cross. Love this album. Scars of the Crucifix. I really love the guitar solo in this too, on that track. Love Glenn's vocals he does. He sounds super fucking evil on this song in particular. But yep. To me, on Left Hand Path. Left Hand Path is the best track. It's the opening track, and it just freaking rules. I was going to go for Carnage Dark Recollections, but for some dang reason I didn't realize Dark Recollections is actually an intro. And it goes into Torn Apart. So I decided to go with this one because it's beautiful. Look at that artwork. It's beautiful. I love the Phantasm part on it. I think that's what... Oh, and the song's already over the top. It put that Phantasm theme music in it, and I was hooked on this record instantly. Beautiful record. Love it. And then, man, my favorite Death album is this one right here, Spiritual Healing, and the freaking title track. It's on side B, but oh my gosh, every song on this thing is so good. But I love that dang track. I love the pull-offs and hammer-ons on the guitar intro. I love his vocals whenever he makes it wisp through the air and it just pounds out. I love that part where it just sounds unearthly. This album's perfection to me. Always has been, always will be. This record will probably be in my coffin. That's how much I love that freaking record. And then last one up. God dang it. It is an OG press. I like to seal this one because I mainly play my CD. Last in Line by Dio. We're off to see The Witch. My goodness. Oh, and every track on this is good, but that track just freaking blows it away. I don't know if I've ever shown this record. Of course, I'm a huge Dio fan. Huge Dio fan. I should show all my Dio collection one of these days. I just may. I tried doing that and I forgot some records, so I deleted the the video. And I can't believe I forgot those records. I was watching the video, I was like, oh man, I forgot Holy Diver. Then I forgot Dream Evil. And what's that one called? Angry Machines. I forgot that one too, and I was like, damn it. And then I think I was missing one of the Rainbow albums. I can't remember which one, but I was just showing everything that Dio's ever been a part of. One of my favorite vocalists of all time. Definitely in my top 5. But Dio's Last in Line. What can I say? Classic. But anyway, I hope I did this. I hope I did this response justice. And forgive me, just kind of out of it. Spent a couple of days in the hospital. I spent the night in the hospital with a little bit of a scare, but it turns out I'm gonna be all right. So anyway, you all have a good one, and respond to this thread. It's awesome. Later on, and subscribe to Merciful Metal. Thomas, when you hit that button, it's like the probe of an alien. Later.